I spent an hour filming, and because this place is such a mess, I cannot find the SD card.
I love to show you the beautiful parts of my home, but what you don't see is everything off camera. I like to buy too many things, and I have a hard time throwing things away. Some of this food has been here since 2020.
You know it's time to declutter when you realize that you have 8 coffee whippers. This is a container of false eyelashes. Some of them are completely tweaked. I should just throw them away, but I don't. Why? Why don't I?
I need your help.
What?
On September 29th, we have a big party that's gonna take place at the store. This place is a mess. From now until then, I'm gonna be cleaning up and getting rid of stuff. Also, people are gonna see my house where I live. My house is a mess too. So I need you to build me an organizational system.
What do you mean an organizational system?
Let me show you. There is a broken down piece of furniture that I got for $20 at Kobe's. And I need you to put it in your truck, get your tools, and come over to my house. Gathered up everything that I think we might use. We're gonna load up the car and see what we can do. I've had this store for 20 years because I love design and I love shopping for things. But I tend to buy more than I need, and I have a hard time getting rid of the excess because I see potential in so many things. I've tried decluttering many times before, and the mess always seems to come back, but I'm not giving up. I've been listening to some podcasts.
I want to know, why do I buy more than I need, and why is it so hard to get rid of the excess? I've listened to a dozen different podcasts. I've been taking notes. Clutter is decisions that you haven't made yet. Clutter is from trauma. Possessions possess you. I'm going to declutter this house. I want to do more than that. I want to change my mindset so that I don't circle back to this in the future.
We need to take all of this upstairs. This doesn't quite fit, and there's a gap in the middle, so I think I'm gonna have my dad rip the edges right here so they can be flush. The other thing I'm hoping to do is cannibalize the mirror. I love to go shopping to get design ideas and inspiration. Z Gallery is where I got the idea to paint my fake plants. Shopping for inspiration can be great, but there needs to be a balance. You can find inspiration anywhere, even at your local grocery store. When my nieces decided to vacation in Hawaii last week, I asked them to film the local swap meet because it is so fun and colorful.
We're at the swap meet right now. Look at these. Debbie, I'm going to buy these for you. Mom, you're gonna get a pair up here. Some very interesting purses.
I found these.
Ooh,
and I found this for
so
me.
Pretty. We are here at the market.
Whenever I travel, I love to find the things that are handmade and locally made, and the Hawaii swap meet is filled with all kinds of good stuff. I mean, can we just pause the video right here? This is genius marketing right here, especially for people like me. I don't need more soap, but I would have got it because look at it. It is really fun to shop, especially with family and friends, but my goal is to value the experience over the things and to purchase things that are handmade and to create an environment in my own home where my family can feel welcomed and comfortable. I don't see a lot of things without my glasses, and my dad just pointed out that the fan blades are furiously dusty. I've never cleaned them since I've lived here, so I'm gonna do that now. No, you're mad at me. It's starting to work. So Dad, we're gonna attach those 2 mirrors so there's room for a shelf up above for more storage. We used old fence wood for the shelf and the trim from the broken vanity and the leftover beadboard from the antique mall space. Then my dad attached an old table leg and an arm from a vintage mannequin so that I could display my jewelry.
I am super happy with this. I'm getting ready to paint it now. There are still some issues. I need to glue down the veneer and wood putty a couple areas. I mixed Salty Kiss into Old 57. It's this gorgeous minty green. So I'm gonna start with that. See if I can get this done today so the video can go out tomorrow.
In the midst of this project, I have been working around all of this mess. My house is probably messier than usual because we had to clear out the area that we're working on. And in 500 square feet, there is not a lot of storage space. So my goal is to create a storage space for all of my art supplies and my wardrobe. I can't even talk about that right now.
Because I spent an hour filming how I blended that piece, how I put the gold wax on. And I ran out of room on my SD card, so I had to switch. And because this place is such a mess, I cannot find the SD card. And it's just wasted. Even though I have been this way for 57 years, I don't want to stay this way. I want to be more efficient. I love making videos and I love sharing my ideas. It shouldn't be this hard.
I don't want to torture you with my meltdown, so I'm going to show you more beautiful clips of Hawaii while I pull myself together.
I want Jesus to walk with me.
Aloha.
I want Jesus to walk with me.
Isn't she pretty?
Along my journey.
I found the SD card and I am mostly over my meltdown.
Jesus to walk with me.
I have some in-depth videos on how to blend. This is going to be an abbreviated version, but I will put the links in the description box if you want more details. I like to use at least 3 brushes, one for each color and a neutral brush to blend the 2 colors together. I'm also using a water bottle to keep the paint wet and easily movable. DIY paint dries really fast, so this is helpful whether you are blending or not. I place 2 colors side by side and then I pull the lighter color into the darker color. Because DIY paint is so heavily pigmented, if you try and do the opposite, you can swallow up that lighter color. I like to think of blending like pulling taffy. You're moving that paint around in different directions and then you even out your brush strokes in the end.
Hello, Levi.
What is it like to work here?
I love it here.
You do?
Yes, I love it here. I can't believe I get paid to do what I do. It's so much fun. There's always something new and different to do here.
What are you most excited about as far as your to-do list today?
Transfers. I like to do transfers.
Me too.
Those are probably my favorite thing to do.
Have you tried the inlay that I gave you yet?
Nope.
Me neither. I need time for that. I thought I had lost this when we moved that we had from the Encinitas shop. $500 worth of jewelry. I thought we lost it, but Grandpa found it today. New coffee store right across the street called 7 Seas. Let's check it out.
We are going to do basically the same thing on the frame of the mirror, but with smaller brushes. Same thing as before, I'm using 1 brush for each color and a neutral brush to blend the 2 colors together. Keep each color you are blending side by side, making sure that the paint is wet. You can use the water bottle to reactivate the paint if the paint dries too quickly. I like to create depth and shadows by putting the lighter colors at the high points or in the middle of the drawers and using the darker colors where the shadows would be. After you get everything blended just the way you want it, you use the clear wax to seal everything in. This will deepen the color and provide protection.
How do you feel about us getting rid of your recliner?
That's my man's chair.
We're gonna find you a more fashionable chair.
Dad took a chair that I told him to put in the trash and he painted it for his yard.
It's down there and he got a cushion for it too. Sunday and I'm back for after church brunch. I brought you some lemons from the tree.
Your neighbor?
Yeah, they're in there. One of them might be an orange. It's Sunday. Everybody's yawning because we just ate. Dad, what are you going to do for the rest of the day?
Well, I want to get the sealer put on my chair that I've been refurbishing.
You like that new chair, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap. I'm tired.
I'm going home to edit. Sadie, what are you going to do? Hello?
I get back to my house and there is a package waiting for me. I love getting packages, so let's open it up and see what it is. We are picking a bunch of new colors for DIY paint, so I thought this hex code color combination box of color recipes would be extremely helpful.
Everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand.
I decided to go with the chippiness of this piece instead of restore it. So here I'm just distressing the corners with a little tool. I have no idea what it is, but it was in my craft box.
A lot of comments about my leggings. Most of you thought they were jeans. I sold them on my website. We sold out. I'm gonna see if I can get some more. If I can, I will put them in the description box. But they're leggings. They are not denim. Super comfy. I sleep in them most of the time. Here is the aftermath of all of that. I'm gonna get out the vacuum cleaner. Tiny little jar goes a long, long way. There's one problem. This thing is filthy. It was left outside and I've tried cleaning it. There is dirt all over it. There's also this huge problem right here. This is an easy fix. I'm just gonna have my dad cut a piece of wood to lay over the top.
I am painting the fabric without any water because I want a nice stiff surface to attach the transfers to.
I decided to go for a painterly, sort of slapped on paint look. I'm gonna give it the DIY liquid patina, which is a clear top coat, and that will enable me to put transfers over the fabric.
It is always best to put a sealer down before applying transfers. You also want to let this sealer dry for 24 hours. It dries fast, but it cures slow. I tried to put the transfers on too soon and it did not work. This one right here was trouble. Let it dry overnight. And this is the next day and these transfers went on so much easier. I like to lay them out and I kept in mind that I was going to use this for display for my jewelry and my belts, so I kept the transfers off to the side.
We are at this little antique souvenir place. Go check it out.
You got your mama's sunshine.
Okay, Debbie, you have some competition.
You're like a piece of heaven in a hurricane. And it's bubbling over like a sweet champagne. You got your mama's sunshine. You got your daddy's rain. All day long, right or wrong, you question everything. Why the grass is green, can I stay up late? And why do the bluebirds sing? Sometimes
In one of the decluttering podcasts, they talk about buying something new and how you get a hit of dopamine that only lasts for a couple hours. But when you spend time with friends and family, you get that same hit that lasts for days and memories that last a lifetime.
in a hurricane, it's bubbling over like sweet champagne. You got your mama's sunshine, you got your daddy's rain. You act just like your father, yeah, you laugh at your own jokes. You're pleased with your opinions, girl, you want the world to know. We don't
How you're supposed to do it?
Well, yeah, if you do it this way, then it's not going to be flush here. But this is the ugly side.
Ugly is pretty. Back for more, Levi? You back for more?
The last thing to do was stain the fence boards with dark and decrepit. It's our water-based stain. It dries super fast and it goes a long way. I get dozens of comments about the song that I am about to play. Thought it would be easier to just put it here in the video. The name of the song coming up is I Love You Madly. The artist is Wishley. It is not easy to find. You have to use the subscription service Epidemic Sound. It's for video creators, and that's why it's been hard to find if you've been looking for it.
I love you madly. I love you madly. I love you madly. I'm madly in love with you.
I have just 2 months to get ready for the big launch party at my store. I am designing a paint inlay with the IOD sisters. If you would like to come to the party, there will be lots of my creative friends there, and we will be launching the tickets soon. So sign up for the newsletter on my website. Let me know in the comments which area of this messy house you would like to see me make over next. And if you have any tips, leave them below.
I love you madly.
And before you get mad at me for throwing these away, all of these coffee whippers are broken. I use them every morning and eventually they give out.
I love you madly.
To find DIY paint in your area or to sell it in your store, click the link below. And to find all the products used in this video, click the link below. Thanks for watching.